Hey, so I'm privileged and honored to be able to coach a lot of business owners. And I see a lot of similar patterns. And I think we all go through this kind of stuff. So we can be our own worst enemies. Like we can impose limitations on ourselves more than anybody else could. And that all stems from the lack of belief. You know, maybe it was programmed in us when we were kids, or that we couldn't do things, or you know, your personality doesn't allow you to do something like that. Like, we all are programmed by loving family, friends, teachers, coworkers, you know, employers. They influence what we believe. And what I see prevalent everywhere right now is that people lack self-confidence. They lack belief in themselves. They lack belief in their abilities. There's these self-imposed limitations that we need to like rip off. I'm just back from a quick run. I've been running, you know, for 25 years now. And, you know, the last couple of years I've been just doing 5Ks just for fitness. And like, I've been feeling lately, like, why am I just sticking at 5Ks, like 3.1 miles? I'm like, I used to do more. And it was this mental limitation I put on myself that I couldn't do 5. So last week I just got mad at myself and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go out and I'm going to push. I'm going to push for 5 miles. And, you know, here in Florida, it's starting to get warm here in April, and it was like 85 degrees. And I pushed and I did 5 miles, and I was really happy with it. And then a couple of days later, I went out thinking I'd do a 5K, and I did 5 miles again. And I pushed past self-imposed limitations, and I feel better about myself. And I feel like that's kind of where all of us are, isn't it? Like, you know, you may have a job, you may have a business, you might have a family, you might play a sport, you might be in college, and like, you know, you're capable of more. And there's like, that's that voice inside of you says, you know I'm better than this. Like, I just know I could do more, but I'm just not. And, you know, a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, if you haven't read it, I recommend it. It'll change your life. It says all unhappiness stems from the lack of unachieved potential. In other words, when you know you're capable of doing more deep down inside, but you've limited yourself, you regret, you're not happy. And that's where unhappiness comes from. Success is not an amount of money. Success is being happy. Success is doing the best you can with what you got where you are. And I believe self-imposed limitations need to be ripped off. You got to rip the Band-Aid off and like realize you can accomplish way more than what you're doing currently, and you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve being better. You deserve being happy, waking up every morning with peace, enjoying your life, knowing that, you know, you're living your life to the full. You're influencing and impacting people in a positive way. And you're providing and doing things that you like to do with the people you want to do them with. So if you're somebody like me who struggles with accomplishing things and accomplishing goals, or you feel like you keep going around the mountain and you're not getting to where you want to go, I challenge you to consider, are you imposing any limitations on yourself? Is there a lack of belief? Do you not believe in yourself? Realize that, you know, God doesn't make any junk, and you can accomplish great things with your life. But the first, you know, the 6 inches between your ears is where it starts. So get perspective, realize that if one can succeed, anyone can succeed. And it's just a matter of getting out of your own head and overcoming adversity to become who you really should be. So food for thought. Hope you guys have a great day.